pursers. Hello again. What can I assist you with? Ah, so you are the new owner of Sandstone Villa. Very well. If you wish, we can have crews begin work immediately. Excellent. We'll begin work at once. Have a pleasant day.
Yes, there is much I have to do. I don't have time for everyone that comes looking for me, even if they are the guest of Sandstone Villa. While my background lies in the study of magical acuity contextualized by race, somehow I ended up being a basilica liaison to the Domus concerning Fae and Alfar. It is the product of centuries of learning. Here we distill the experiences of our race into axioms, knowledge that future generations may live by. The scholars first found this crater brimming with strange potential. In studying the area, more equipment than people came, until a city was born. I see.
I've waited so long for these. There are some things you simply cannot do with ordinary blades. Beautiful, exquisite things. I got my start doing vivisections in the laboratories. I showed enough knowledge of humoral balance and physiology that I was asked to join the Basilica. My colleagues are always at the forefront of research. I must stay at my best to keep up. The city has no parallel, and it's only half built. I can't even conceive of all the contributions we will make to these lands in learning and policy. It is where the greatest minds of the gnomes, the scholars, can determine the underlying rules and laws of existence. From here, our power is born. Very well.
As an outsider, I think you'll find there's a lot to take in when walking Edessa. Are you enjoying your stay in Sandstone Villa? I am an assistant in the laboratories. I one day aspire to work in the Basilica Nostra, where the greatest scholars collaborate. The laboratories are where the practical magic studies are performed. Our findings go to the Basilica Nostra. We use them to create new theories of laws and magic. Edessa was not founded for trade or power, like Rathir and Melsenshir. We were founded to study, with the librarium at our heart. That is the home of Edessa's finest minds. They have been freed from thinking about tangible science, of practical limitations, and experiment only in the theoretical. Oh, farewell.
Well, look at you.
Well, when I sent Overdue to recruit subjects, I didn't think I'd find one quite as tall as yourself. But he has done well. In fact, I'd say you make the perfect test case for my newest work. I've specialized in the study of languages and discourse. Of course, the Basilica sees no end of political applications for my research, so I'm happy to be well funded. The Basilica is currently funding more remote experiments than ever before. Why would they do so much work externally? Makes it difficult to keep track of it all. Not all the scholars are dedicated to academia. Some, like Ailey Ehrencourt, are put on bureaucratic duties between projects. It's not always ideal. In so many words, yes, I'm developing a potion vital for future diplomacy. One that will let the user understand foreign tongues. But it requires calibration. Currently, the potion grants universal understanding, but it will not properly permit speech. I will administer a new formula. The spells in my lab shall localize the effects, so I can ask a few questions of you in various tongues. Yes. Now I will just administer the potion and we can begin. Yes? If you can understand what I am saying, please tell me my name. Very good. Very good indeed. I'm going to try a different language now. See if you can understand it. Tell me, where can I find the Court of Summer? This is rather remarkable progress. We've covered much more ground than my other subjects. Now, I am not quite as versed in the language of the Jotun as I really need to be for this, but I'll attempt to ask my final question anyways. There is an army of Fae named the Tuatha. Tell me, where are they from? Well done! That was more successful than I'd ever hoped. The potions should begin wearing off completely by this point. I want to go record this data. I'm happy for your assistance. Here, take these potions for your trouble, and thanks again. Yes?
Yes? Yes?
Good day, stranger. Enjoying a tour of our great city. It is beautiful. From here all the way to Sandstone Villa. I oversee much of our economic relations with other powers. Gold is the road to diplomacy, in many respects. It was born during the early years of the war, though thankfully away from the conflict. Perhaps the greatest house of learning in all of the Phalanx. The complexity of ideas and the thought within is truly astounding. I must get back there soon. I don't spend nearly as much time in the librarium as I would like. The Forum is a place for all gnomes, where we Templars are humbled by the people's trust in governance. We are the principals of Edessa, so to speak. With our hands and voices, we guide our brethren and neighbours. Travel far.
Yes? Wonderful bumping into you again. But I wouldn't dare assume you've come on business with me. Goodbye. I'm glad someone has time to talk around here. If I can be assured that it will take no more than 2 minutes, I'm happy to converse. Yes, yes.
Welcome to the garrison. Well met. Have you need to practice your sword arm? We have sparring chambers for your use. I am the captain of this garrison, and I oversee the training of new recruits. Be sure to keep the peace. We are the militant arm of Gnomish society. We ensure that there is order, obedience, and support for the will of the Templars. When we first discovered this crater, we found it suitable to protect our greatest tomes. We built the library, and the city grew around it. You're not going anywhere!
Much to do in Odessa, much to see. Been so long wandering the desert, I don't even know where to start. Farewell.
Welcome to the garrison.
What?
browse? If you need anything before you head back out to Detir, you should make sure to look at my stock first. Please, come by again.
Be quick. Keep the peace, stranger. I know you are welcome to Sandstone Villa, but we've no need for any outside trouble. I am the leader of the Praetorian Watch within the Isles. Me and my guards ensure that nothing jeopardizes the institutions we've built here. We are the backbone of Gnomish society. The scholars are the brain, and the Templars are the will. But we are the means. Odessa is a coveted prize. We've turned a barren stretch of desert into an oasis of knowledge. So we Praetorians must protect it. Very well.
Well, look at you. Hello.
What's needed? You are welcome to walk the aisles, but please be respectful. The buildings here house the pinnacles of Gnomish society, knowledge and law. I sponsor many of the scholars of physiology and humoral applications in the Basilica Nostra. With all that's happening, the world will need healers. The Templars are the leaders of the Gnomish people. We are many, and sometimes at odds, but we have the goodness of our people, all peoples, in our heart. This city will be a beacon to all of the other races, to let them know of our artistry, our resilience, and our mastery of knowledge and magic. The art of rhetoric is essential for any Templar to master. And of course, I excel at it more than anyone. But such knowledge is better shared, agreed? Be well. What's needed?